Good morning, Ramon. Good morning, team. Hope everyone's excited for another Sunday in college and NBA and NHL picks and selection show. How about those Hawkeyes yesterday, Ramon? What, scoring 10 points or so in the last 30 seconds of the game? 5 threes, I think. Pretty cool stuff, I must say.
Yeah, well, if you're on Iowa, luck is part of it. So got lucky, but what can we say? Got to go take the luck with the bad luck, the good luck, the bad luck. But if your Iowa's good, we had it in Iowa, so that's fine. Welcome everybody to the morning's team with the Midwest Premier Sports Handicapper, Mindy Hahn. Atop the leaderboards, once again, I'm Ramon Scott. Yep, another Sunday as we get close to Selection Sunday. We've got conference tournaments coming up this week in the smaller conferences. We got a little more day action today. NBA, NHL, college basketball. A lot of early games, of course. And, well, Mindy, we got to do better as a team. I noticed, as if you're an individual, it doesn't work in team sports. So we'll go over to Tony'sPicks.com and let you know what I'm talking about. Hello to everyone. Welcome in as we get ready to start the show. Let's say hello to a few people. Certainly, turn the lady off over here talking to me. My goalie computer, as I like to call it. Just pardon me one moment. I don't think the goalie computer is quite awake even.
Right.
It's got some goalies I'm not agreeing with here. All right. So, Minnie, over at, let's just say hello to some people first. Okay. Hi, everybody. Right. They're all in the chat ready to roll. Good. I'm glad. Thank you. Ron's here. Thankfully, Ron's here. Brent here today. Ron talking about the Pacers getting it done. Here's Greg. Blake is here. Ziggy, he's talking about, I think the dogs are over on that other channel. Hello, Ziggy. And Scotch is here as well. Greg Gillings. Walk this way. Here today, Gerardo. Terrell Riley. Celtics and the Sixers. Yeah, good game certainly yesterday. Thomas Lewis here today.
Hello.
He's saying hello to the team, I think, and not that. All right.
The Bruce Springsteen.
Yeah, or that other handicapper guy that's anybody knows on. Okay, so okay, Mindy. Look, there's no I in team. Here's the leaderboards. It's Mindy, Tiffany, and Ramon from yesterday, but I don't see Team Steam.
I see them like maybe over there this year. I can see us over there.
Okay,
still on the leaderboard.
Yeah. That's getting it done. But yesterday, to put up such a strong record as individuals, you, Tiffany, and I, yesterday, if you combine it all up, I get 40 wins, 19 losses, over 67%, and nice units as well. But Team Steam didn't qualify for the leaderboard yesterday, so we'll have to turn around, help Team Steam get to the leaderboard. That's what we want. But good day, Mindy. 13-5. Excellent.
Thank you. You as well.
And that'll get it done. Let's take a look there. Mindy on top, 13-5 plus 750 units for the week. Mindy's up. Mindy and I, where we are. Mindy, 2,865 units for the last 7 days combined over there at Tony's Picks for you and I. And for the last month, that number I don't know if it can go much higher. We'd have to produce even a higher volume of plays.
Yeah, it's going to be tough, but yeah.
Mindy, it's now that total, which just keeps rising, that 30-day total. I guess the 30-day could keep going up. But 6,458 units over the last 30 days. we'll just try to keep picking winners here on the morning steam. Don't need to subscribe to our picks if you don't want $6,000 in 1 month. You all got good jobs. We got a fun job here picking winners. So this is our chance. I mean, look, if we're not on the leaderboard, we don't get a chance to brag. So, Mindy, you're up 4,500 units for the year, and I'm up 2,500 units. I keep having a strong day, and I'm still looking up at you. So, great job.
Thank you.
And what you got going today on the site? I mean, we know we got all this early college basketball. NBA, yeah, we got a little afternoon action certainly in the NBA. Yeah, there's some early starts as well, but what's going on today?
Well, a little light so far. Came up with 3 NBA picks, so put that together as a 3-pack and a best bet. Only 1 college basketball game, an early tip right now, and then currently in on 2 NHL games. So went ahead and put together a couple 5-packs and 3-packs, kind of everything a little bit, a little variety here today, Ramon.
Okay. Well, let's see then if we can't come to some consensus over at Tony'sPicks.com for the viewers, because Mindy's locked into these plays. Quite frankly, these are the ones you're not going to hear on the show.
Right.
So, look, nothing I can do about. I'm not, saying we can't still pick winners for the show. The premium picks do get our best, consideration. So we do want to give you folks winners. You deserve it. You guys are here every day. And, we'll do our best here. But your help as well gets us going. So click on the All Cappers tab, find the handicapper of your choice, and get signed up. Mindy and I are there, right there at the top. Use the promo code TonyT at checkout to save 20% off our premium pick packages. These are our best picks over at Tony's Picks. And if you ever miss the picks of the morning steam, you can get those over at Tony's Picks as well. Just click on the Morning Steam tab, and there you'll find those packages. Again, all the picks are free right here on the show and on the YouTube channel. No need to pay for them, but if you miss the show, you want to make sure you get them. You don't want to do the work to go back and scroll through the videos. You can subscribe to the plays, and Mindy and I, we benefit from those and keeps us on the air here at Tony'sPicks.com 6 days a week.
That's right.
Say hello to a few more people before we get started. Yes.
All right. Say hi to Whitney, everyone.
Dog.
Yep.
Walk this way talking about. So yeah, we had great buzzer beaters also. The Arizona State game. There was another one as well. But Mindy, the pitch clock. I don't know if they're, kind of doing things on purpose. These players, they really don't know to get in the box. The umpire calls the batter out in the Red Sox game. Everyone wants to go to the baseball game and see the game determined by the pitch clock.
Right.
I guess they'll figure it out, right, TJ? But that wasn't, for that to happen, right? Can't we just kind of like right when you have the new kid on the playground and he doesn't know the rules of the game, right? It's like, okay, maybe he goes to do a throw in soccer, and instead of doing the correct form, he throws the ball. You don't say to the new little boy, oh, he doesn't know the rules. Give the other team. You go, hey, do it over. Do it like right. Can't we just say like in the look, hey guy, you got to get in the box, or we're gonna call you out.
Right.
That's the first day of spring training. See the clock up there. So I don't know. Yeah, that one was, I know it's baseball is just the first day of spring training. We should be talking about these other games, but that certainly stood out as something yesterday. So Ziggy talking about, hey, I think it was me who gave out the Hornets here, and no one wanted the Hornets but me. It seemed like, and maybe Ziggy,
maybe Mindy. It was my premium.
Oh yeah. There you go. Numbers gang here. He's got winners. He doesn't need us.
That's right.
Florida State had the big comeback. So TJ here as well. Yeah, Blake, if you didn't see it. So, batter's got to be ready in the box when the clock gets down to 8 seconds, apparently. And if you're not, well, they're going to call you a strike on you. LJ here today.
Good
Oh,
morning.
I just feel bad because we're not on that leaderboard and that Curtis is here today, getting ready to roll.
That's right.
Oh, I don't know, walk this way. I mean, I think it's going to make, well, I know what you mean about ruin them, right? But William Dickey, he's here today. He's remember what we said, Mindy, about come up with your own shtick, or you come up with your own. I don't know, or I'll come up with your
Like a
fancy
Scotch
names if
block?
you don't. But William Dickey, yeah, like the Scotch lock, and we got the William Dickey Dirty Dog money line, the Dirty Dog money line parlay. But he's got Drake and Wichita State, the Dirty Dog money line parlay.
That's right. Don't miss out on that one.
I like, you gotta, so you gotta have a little, catchy name,
Right.
and that, can be your particular again, not that you just can't put the plays up there, but they do kind of all start to kind of run together if you don't have a fancy name.
Right.
Greg says I should be the umpire. Could you imagine? I mean, I feel bad enough, you go to I go to a lot of amateur athletics, right? High school, and they're yelling at the ref. I don't know. It's tough, man. Who wants to do that? Who wants to do that job?
Right. Don't get paid enough for that to get yelled at.
Especially on that level, right?
Exactly.
All right. Yeah, and then what's with Purdue? I think we were on it. I was on Indiana yesterday, so.
You would think, though, with a guy like that in the middle, don't you think that you would just give him the ball every time and he just puts it in? He's too big. Like, I don't know how they lose, honestly. Yeah. Too big, too strong.
So hello to everyone. We'll get rolling here with the show. And thank you so much, everyone, for joining us today. We'll see how many viewers can we get
All right.
on a day like today with this 9-game NBA card, 7 in the NHL, and we're going to preview 4 games in college basketball, mostly towards the later part of the slate. So don't forget to check out our other videos on the Tony's Picks YouTube channel from Tony. He's got early previews of Illinois, Ohio State, Northwestern Maryland, Belmont, Northern Iowa, Cincinnati, Memphis, Wisconsin, and Michigan, and more. So head on over to Tony's Picks YouTube channel or right here on the channel and get more previews. Make sure we got winners for today as we get going with the show. We need winners for Team Steam. It's great to have a winning day, Mindy. We come to this show for, everyone here. It's your contributions as well. We're not pinning the blame. We're not passing the blame. We're not accepting the blame, but we want to win.
That's right.
So, and you're not, Mindy, you go with your premiums and then, what's left is what's left. I don't want to say it like that, but
Right.
comments in the chat. Winners today for some of these folks. And Thomas got Cincinnati. All right.
All right.
I know everyone's ready for the free picks rapid fire. We'll start with the NBA basketball. Speaking of Wichita, I see that it's that right now, before we get into the NBA, Wichita and Tulane, the total's on the move there, Mindy, going over. I see some steam coming in right now. Wichita and Tulane going over. So interesting there. We already had the Dirty Dog parlay with Wichita in there, and now it's going over. And, well, you'd think with those teams, maybe that would be a good. Doesn't surprise me it's moving over. Those teams play some pretty That's one of the. I think is it Wichita that's gone over in like 10 straight games. So
Yeah, I don't know the stats on that one. I'll have to take a look.
yeah, well, I think so. I've done a little handicapping
Once or twice.
Yeah, and that's not even not one of our preview games, but I'm looking at them all. Of course. All right, let's go.
That's right.
The Suns and the Bucks. These teams once met in the finals, didn't they? Suns and Bucks here. The Bucks are they're up to -3 and rising. So, well, maybe, just maybe, could there be news on the horizon? The total is also up. Boy, the total's up to 231 now. I get it. Man, that's getting a little outrageous. Let's see what
Right.
Midwest. Let's see what Mindy Hahn has to say about this one because I don't know. I mean, my number's certainly lower than this, but I get it, and we do have certainly injury concerns with Giannis. Doubtful for this game, so I don't know, Mindy, but the spread is rising. So could Giannis be in there? I don't know. I don't think we can even speculate on it. But I will just say that there is a move on on Milwaukee here at this moment. I don't think it's steam, but I'm showing 3.5s now at some spots.
Well, I was going to take a look at the Bucks, right? I mean, Scott even puts it in the chat here. Bucks are 16-0 in the last 16 games here as favorite. I'm going to go ahead and roll with them here again. 3-0 as of late, too, putting up 123 a game. Suns 2-1 scoring 117. Bucks 4-1 against the spread versus the Suns at home as well over the last 3 seasons. Going with the Bucks here.
And that's the key here, you guys. I mean, we're here in the morning. We can't really get things going with the show. It's tough, Mindy. And look, and here's the other thing. I mean, hey, this is sports betting. Get on them now, and you're going to be looking at a great price once Giannis is in. Ron seems to think that there is a chance that Giannis could be in there. So, we'll just see if that's the case. But like I said, with the line on the move like it is, it just feels like maybe. But here, and give him credit for last game, right? He, got in there and then had to leave the game, but they were already up big and still held the lead, with the remainder of the team. They still have good players on Milwaukee, obviously. So Mindy takes Milwaukee, gives her a great price. If for some reason, Giannis is in there, doesn't look like too many people are hot in this game. Other than Ron taking the under, I mean, that's probably the steam came in on the over, and that was way back at
when it was 226.
So,
now what'd you say, 231?
Yeah, I mean, to me that looks even that one looks just too.
And it ate up all that to overvalue, I think. Jeez.
Whew. Well, it's about to put me on the other side. But
yeah, right.
The problem is here, I kind of like the spot for Milwaukee. I'm going to take the under in this game. I do think the total's gone a little too far for me, and I will take under in this game. Not much I can, I don't know. These teams aren't outrageous overs right now, certainly. So I'm going to end up on the under here in the early start, the national TV game for Sunday. In this one, got. Milwaukee, they're 20-10 to the over at home. Certainly of some concern for me, but I'm going to go under. Yeah. Okay. Thanks, TJ. Yeah, Butterscotch says, just destroying underdog. 30, mentioned that trend, and 39-9 overall this season as favorite straight up. So, low number here, no Giannis. I'm going to go. Mindy's on Milwaukee. I'm on the under. That's what we're going to do.
All right.
we know that he has a defensive presence, but also the scoring is missing, and the total keeps going up without one of the top offensive performers in the game. Okay, here's the Nets and the Hawks. The Hawks are -5.5, and the total here 233.5.
Yeah, both teams here, 1-2 over their last 3 games here, but the Hawks looking at scoring a little bit more points, 125 per game. Nets 103, including just scoring suddenly 87 versus the Bulls there. I think the Hawks should get probably more second chances here today. They got the advantage in rebounding. They're ranked 12th in field goal percentage. I think I'm going to go ahead and take the Hawks here to cover the 5.5 at home.
Well, that's the Nets last game. Was that a problem? Is that a foreshadowing things to come with the breakup of the team once again? And then they got flat out one of the biggest embarrassments of the season last time out. I mean, they were down. What was this? Was it 59-26? I don't know what it was. It was some. They were down so outrageous in that game, and you got to wonder. And then the Nets kind of came back and still kind of said, "Hey, no problem." But I don't know. Would you have a performance like that? You got to wonder. Are they depleted of too much talent moving forward? We left that. Remember what Kyrie said? We left them in third place, whatever. So.
Right.
Is there? I thought that Brooklyn would not necessarily miss a beat. I didn't see that lowly performance coming. I want to, like I said, I said I'm going to be backing the Nets more moving forward. With this lesser personnel, I think we've got some possible comments on the game coming in big time. Liking this game. Here's Ron on the Hawks. Ziggy says the line tells you it's all about the Hawks here. Greg says he's on the Hawks. And what is Ziggy's calling a double revenge. But again, I think let's see, 108-107 back in late December for Brooklyn. They didn't cover the spread, however. Also, they won the previous game 20 days earlier. Also didn't cover the spread, though. So Nets won but didn't cover. Corday here, he likes the under in this game. I forgot, this is another game that got steamed, to the over. Up as high, it was steamed up to 233.5. Another one that I feel like maybe, I don't know if it's gone too high like the previous game though. Because under was the direction I was looking, but oh man, now we're already talking about another high number. TJ's on the Nets here. Yeah, and talking about that Nets performance against Chicago. And Nate McMillan fired. The assistant took over.
Right.
So I don't know if the coaching, was the problem there, but especially late in the season, maybe something else was going on.
Yeah, Ron needs to tell us how he really feels. Trash can water, I guess.
Trash can water. Is that like rainwater?
Oh, that's worse than trash.
Is it worse than hot dog water?
Pink weenie water soup?
Yeah, I know what you meant, Ziggy. I wasn't questioning, but I was just, to me, the fact that Brooklyn didn't cover the spread in those games, the losing team doesn't think, hey, at least we covered the spread. All right, Minnie, this one's...
It's worse than trash. Trash can water.
Hey, Jan, I want to say this, is it Jan Fliss or is it Jan Fleece? Please, Jan, it could be Jan Fleece.
Right. Depending on where you're from in the world.
If I get that right, Jan. It might be Jan Fleece might be joining us. but I think it could be Jan Fleece. I don't want to,
Right.
mock the name. I want to get it right. So if Jan doesn't mind, we'll just say it as is. But welcome. Want to say hello and welcome. And even though you're talking about that game, we're going to get to that game. But I just wanted a new name for us. I think, Mindy. I don't think we've seen, Slovenian. So Jan, I think, right? Jan.
Yes. Good work, Ramon. Nice.
Welcome. All right, Mindy. I guess I'm going to have to make a choice here. But boy, I'm going to go under again in this
All
one.
right.
Yeah. Look, it got steamed to the over. I think these two teams, to me, I think of them as kind of, over clubs, especially Atlanta. They're 21-11 to the over as a favorite. Allen's here today. I'm going to go under, though, with this increased total. Again, just an increased total.
Right.
Higher total. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll find
a lot of
something.
line movement this morning.
2 games, and I'm dilly-dallying around here. Washington, Chicago. I don't even know. Chicago 3. This total's gone down. Maybe I'll find something here. Chicago 4 and 224.
Yeah, I just got to update that. I saw it on Yahoo that it said like -4.5 for these Bulls. But I'm going to go ahead and take the Wizards today. They've been pretty good, I think, over their last 5 games here, going 3-2, but still, everyone's struggling a little bit scoring, only 102 points a game. But the Bulls, we know they've been having their own types of struggles at 104 a game, going 1-4 over their last 5 here. Wizards, though, are 7-1 against the spread in the last 8 versus a team with a losing record. I'm going to take the Wizards and these little plus points here.
All right, Mindy on the Wizards here on the road against the Bulls, taking those 4 points. I'm going to be on the under here. What do we have? Anything in the chat here? Ziggy, he's going to be on the Wizards. Ron's on the Wizards with you. They want the Wizards here today. I wasn't sure. TJ says take the Wizards. And Ron's on. Everyone loves the Wizards. Oh, Ron already said Wizards, but he says Wizards plus the points now. I'm definitely going under. We saw Chicago. They're 2-8 to the under in the last 10 games. Greg talking about he thinks KP makes a huge difference in there for Washington. I think he does.
Sure.
He's a 23 points per game scorer. He's going to be out here today. Definitely out for KP once again. So Ron G doesn't trust the Wiz. Hello to Ron today. Burley's here with the Wizards plus the points. Allen says Wizards. I don't see Beal on the injured list today. Dave's okay. So I'm going to be on the under in this one. You already see the stiff move to the under, and these two teams are they're kind of under teams so far. You got Chicago, I mentioned of late, but they're also 11-19 to the under at home, while Washington is 12-19 to the under on the road. So they're in their under elements, if you will, and I'll take under 224 in this one. I'm all unders today. Uh-oh.
Back to Ramon, back to his normal self.
Yeah. All right. The Lakers are in their postseason push here, going up against one of the worst spread teams in the league in the Dallas Mavericks. The Mavericks are a 4-point favorite, total 236.
Yeah, I'm going to take the Lakers and the points here. They're ranked 6th now in points scored. The Lakers are 117. Mavericks, though, currently ranked 19th at 113. Lakers 3-1 over their last 4. Playing some pretty good defense, only giving up a 110, while these Mavs are 1-3, giving up a 122. Take the Lakers here, Ramon.
Okay, I will.
All right. Consensus.
I mean, both teams make me feel really uncomfortable when betting on them. So Jan here likes the Lakers. Ziggy likes the Lakers. Butterscotch says over in this one. Well, gosh, you got to think over the way these two teams are going. Dallas 24-17 to the over as a favorite. Lakers 18-13 to the over on the road. Ron's gonna form of a teaser here a little bit, but he's gonna buy it up. I never mind that.
Right.
And TJ, let's see what's this. Oh wow, is that available? Lakers Mavs first quarter tie. I wonder what that pays. Seems a bit of a random, but TJ Lakers spread here. Burley Lakers in the point. Everybody likes the Lakers. Well, I'm on the Lakers moving forward a little bit with the personnel shakeup. We'll see, but remember, Dallas is just terrible. 13-26 as a favorite this year, but neither of these teams are very good at covering numbers. So, I agree, Greg. I Mindy told me to take the Lakers.
Right. I mean, no one ever does what I say, so it's nice to every once in a while, Ramo.
So Ron G says Mavs 20-10 at home. That can be ignored, and this is kind of a low number. Wonder Lakers on Sundays? No. All right, let's take the Lakers as our first play here.
Consensus play.
Okay, yeah. Don't feel too swift about playing the Lakers, but against Dallas, if I'm going to do it, it'll be against Dallas, I guess. They've been, certainly a disappointment. Yeah, maybe, Dave. That's what I feel like they made the right moves. Raptors and Cavaliers. The Cavaliers are 7-point favorites. Total 216.5. It's going up for the Raptors.
Up from 214.5. Oh my goodness. Here, Raptors have been playing pretty good defense as of late. Their last three, they are 3-0, only allowing 104 points a game compared to the Cavs, who are now 0-3, allowing 123 points a game here. Raptors 5-1 against the spread the last 6 versus a team with a winning record. I'm going to try those Raptors here today, Ramon.
Wow, okay. All right. Mindy's on the Raptors against the Cavs. I get it. I don't want to. Oh, man, the Raptors scare me a little bit. Let's see here. Butterscotch says give him the Cavs at home. Butterscotch says too many points to lay on a team after Kevin Love. Here's Ziggy, though, on the Cavs today. And since the Cavs are one of his picks, we'll go ahead and flash up Ziggy's card for today. Thank you, Ziggy. Take a screenshot, everybody, and get Ziggy balls.
Good, Ziggy.
Verley here on the Cavs. And Ron talking about yesterday, Toronto barely beating Detroit. I had the Pistons as a premium yesterday. TJ is going to be on the under here. Trey Boone here today talks about no Fred in the lineup still. And Jan wondering about the baseball. Yeah, Ron.
Well, I mean, we bet baseball in the MLB Major League Baseball season.
Yep. Just getting started in spring training, Jan, and I'm glad you're fired up about the baseball season. Not something we're going to cover on the show, certainly, but I will tell you this. The moves have absolutely been a complete fail so far. Fade the moves.
Fade the steam.
Fade the steam. That's basically what I'm telling you right now.
I was going to say, you totally got that under on that Vegas Defenders game last night. Good job out of you. Even though you wouldn't officially, say it. I was trying to force you to take the under on the XFL game.
And I don't think I'll have even a lean today on these two games.
Come on, you're on fire.
We'll show the spreads, but
right.
Raptors money line here for Corday. Dave not interested, and Ron Hahn says Cavs. I'm going to be on the over in this one with the Raptors and the Cavs. I'm not sure I can back the Raptors. Maybe
I
Cleveland's going to
know,
be
and I like the over too. So
okay. Well, Cleveland might make my card. That's all I'm thinking. And I'm going to go over with these two teams. You think Cleveland, you might think under. Toronto, though, 17-12 to the over on the road. So let's
hey, Max.
Cindy on Toronto, and I'm on the over. Oh, yeah, Max here today. All right. Kings and Thunder. Kings are 3.5 here on the road. Total down to 240.
Yeah, so what do we got here? I mean, this game features what, 1 and 2 ranked offenses and points scored here. Kings are 1 at 121, Thunder second at 118. I think the difference could be, I don't know, maybe the boards, right? Thunder, they outright rebound the Kings here with 44-41. Thunder 8-2 against the spread in the last 11, playing on a day's rest here as well. Gonna go ahead and take the Thunder at home. I think it's going to be a good one.
All right, Mindy on the under, Sacramento and OKC.
Thunder.
Thunder. I'm sorry, Mindy.
Thunder.
You're on the Thunder. Okay, well, I am too.
All right. Consensus number 2.
Yeah, Ziggy's going to be on the Thunder. Thomas Lewis on the under here today. Oh, I'm having some problems here with the graphics. Okay. Yeah. Greg says SGA still out. He's going to want to take the Kings because of that. Yeah, SGA definitely out of this game. No doubt about it. I like to think they still have something. Ron's on the Kings. Hey, you want to say hello to Walking Spotted Bear. And also Erica. I want to say hello to Erica today, joining us in the chat. Trey Boone says Kings. So it looks like a lot of people, because of the SGA news, do not want to back OKC. I want to take OKC mainly because they're getting points at home. So Ziggy says Kings scored 176 points last game. That was also a double overtime game, but it still was an outrageous game, certainly.
It was, yes.
So, well, I don't know. Walking Spotted Bear talking about those unders. Looks like I'm going to be in for some winning. Hey, John Todd's here. He took the Kings. Corday says, why does everyone fade the Kings? I don't think they do at all. I think
I normally don't fade the Kings. I'm probably on the Kings more than not. Just not today.
Yeah, we're not calling Corday out for saying no one's, but today everyone's on the Kings.
Yeah.
Certainly. OKC 27-13 as an underdog and 18-11 against the spread at home. That's going to be good enough for me, despite the personnel issues in the game. Mindy, a little bit of talk of under in here, but man, these teams are, outrageous over, except the Kings on the road. Kings on the road do go under, but OKC pretty strong over team, and in general, Kings 21-14 to the over is a favorite. So Mindy and I are going to be on the home team here, the Thunder. Okay. Ron G. No Shay, no way. He said.
No Shay, no way. Sasha.
Thanks, Ron.
No way. Shante.
Thanks for stopping by if that's what you did. So, William Dickey says, beware of the upset alert, beware of the dog. Plays. William's going to have a whole stick.
Right.
All right. And, one more here with Butterscotch. He likes the over in this one. I think I do too now, especially down to 240, but it's not sure. But Dave's gonna finally tell you, Dave. Finally tell you, Mindy. After the $5,000 worth of profit already this year. All right.
It's okay.
Timberwolves and Warriors. The Warriors are down to a 2-point favorite here at home. 233 and a half. What's going on here?
Oh, I think I'm going to go and take the over in this one. The over is 4-0 in the Timberwolves' last 4 road games. The over 5-1, the Warriors' last 7 following a straight-up win there as well. Timberwolves are scoring 124. Warriors' last 2 home games, about 118. I like this one going over the total today.
Yeah, I mean, that's the way I'm leaning as well. No Draymond today, but we think of Draymond, we think of him as always questionable. So he could be in there. No Wiggins. Wiggins definitely out today in this one. So that does hurt the Warriors' potential for scoring here in this one. But 233 and a half, this might be achievable still with Warriors at home. I'm going to get on board with you on this one, Mindy, at 233 and a half and take the over. Yep, we know no Curry still. Yep. Oh, thanks, Walking Spotted Bear. Is that you by chance, Walking Spotted Bear? So, yep. Oh, yeah, no, Mindy, well, we picked more games than that. So, maybe he's just talking about NBA yesterday. That's what he might mean, of course. We lost on Raptors Pistons total. I know that.
Yeah.
But I had the Hornets. Mindy had them as a premium. I know Mindy liked over in Heat Hornets. I know that went under. We did have Pacers Magic under as our premium play. We also had the Knicks as a premium play yesterday, Mindy. That was a winner as well. Nuggets and Grizzlies. That was not that we did not do well in that game, and we also had the Sixers. We didn't get that one, so I think it wasn't as great a day as I would have liked necessarily. I did have the Jazz as a premium there late. All right.
But thank you for that. I appreciate it.
Yeah. On the other, I mean, there were no doubt we had some individual winners. So Burley wants to go over in the game. Alan just says Warriors money line. Ziggy says Wolves against the spread. Mindy and I are on the over here, 233 and a half for our third premium consensus play. Yes, if I'm not mistaken.
That is it. Number 3. Consensus play. Number 3.
Rockets and Trailblazers. Trailblazers 9.5. Totals down to 230 and a half.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and take the over on this one, especially if it's moving down. I like it a little bit better here. The over in the last 3 games, the Rockets have allowed 124 points a game. The Trailblazers have allowed similar 124.67 points a game. The over is 5-1. The Trailblazers last 6 following a straight up loss here as well. I'm going to go over the total in this one.
Well, the steam came in on the under. I kind of respect the steam here. These teams definitely, lean to the over a little bit. So I don't know if I'm going to do anything with the total in this one. I'm probably going against Ziggy here, I'm afraid. I'm going to lay it again. Rockets, Trey's on Houston as well. Maybe they don't trust Portland. I get that right now. And, you're laying double digits basically here, but I'm gonna be on Portland. I don't know if I can back a Houston team right now. 9-21 against the spread on the road, and Portland they're slightly above 500 on the against the spread at home. So Ziggy talking about those Trailblazers with injuries coming in. We know that they had massive injuries last game, and Simons is out now for quite a while, and Archidiacono also out. But we know who's in. And let's see. Burley says, funny because we were talking about those unders, but here he likes a lot of overs in this one. He's going to agree with Mindy and take the over. Kevin Cole talking about what I'm talking about.
Damn
Thurman Hill's got his card here. All right, Mindy's on the over. I'm on Portland, laying the point.
That's a cute pup, it looks like. I can't tell exactly what kind of breed that is. It was up there just briefly. You have to let us know.
Who was that? Kevin Cole?
Yeah.
Oh, and welcome, Kevin. All right, one more here. Clippers, Nuggets. Nuggets minus 2.5. Total 232.
Well, goodness. What to do? I'm going to go ahead and take this Clippers team here. They're coming off that big game that we talked about, right? 175 to 176. That lost to the Kings there. While the Nuggets were defeated by the Grizzlies. Pretty bad, I must say. 94 to 112 in the last game. And these two prior, though, the Clippers were scoring 125 and the Nuggets were scoring about 116. Clippers here 4-1 against the spread in the last 5. I'm going to take the Clippers.
So is Ziggy
English Bulldog mix. Cool.
Ziggy's on the Clippers here. Boy, you think of, man, this total got steamed up again. Man, wow.
Yeah, fast, because it was, when I looked, it was even like, I saw that kind of come out number, went and looked on Tony's site, and it was already up to 231.
Yeah, and we talked.
I don't know if you could ever get the 227 or not.
So I know what Burley's saying, but I think they're just tacking on so many points here. I mean, I respect the steam in this one actually, and I would go over a lesser number, but not now. Here, Jamon Jackson's here. Thank you, Jamon. Here's Butterscotch on Denver. Trey talking about the Clippers' rough stretch here. Thomas Lewis on the Clippers. Corday says Nuggets at home. That's an auto bet for him.
Auto pilot.
Greg says Clippers against the spread. We already know Ziggy said Clippers against the spread. I'm on the under here. My notes, kind of saying over, steam over, go over. But now at 232, I'm coming back in on the under in this one. Clippers mostly under at home. So TJ wants to go alternate over. Probably, 240? I don't know.
Sure. That sounds fun.
Trey's on Denver money line. So that's a look at NBA basketball. Looks like a 3-pack for Mindy and I.
Awesome.
Okay.
Lakers, Thunder, Warriors over. Sounds like wins.
Okay.
I mean, I hate those plays. Don't ever play them.
Money line Mills here today.
Reverse psychology, I think, sometimes.
Moneyline Mills here. It looks like, TJ might be on the over here.
Oh, that kind of alternate. Yeah. Going the other way.
Yeah, alternate total. So,
not that he's going over a higher number.
All right, you guys. We got 3 plays out of it. I don't know if we were totally in sync there, and that we need to get the winning rolling with Team Steam. We can continue to give these, our personal plays, Mindy. They have been great.
Right.
So. All right, we're going to take a look at some college basketball now on the card. This is a nice little Sunday card, getting ready to, whittle down the teams a little bit. So Mindy and I have got 4 games lined up for you. And let's see what we got. All right, let's go to Mindy Country. Well,
it's only like 2 hours away.
Yeah,
so
well, yeah,
close.
and
pretty close.
Drake and Bradley here.
I mean, that is Drake, of course.
Yeah,
they're a little bit farther away. Probably 6 hours, 7 hours to Bradley.
When I think of, all right, maybe we can get to some others, but let's take a look here at our game with Drake and Bradley. And Bradley in this one favored They are favored by 4 now. Total 133.
Should be a good one, Ramon. Both teams have won 5 straight now. Duke scoring 81 per game. Bradley 70. When the game gets close, I think Drake definitely has the advantage here at the free throw line. They do shoot, 13th in the nation. Not too shabby. I think Drake's going to be able to get this one here. I'll take him plus the points.
All right, Mindy's going to be on the Bulldogs on the road, getting 4 points in this one from Bradley. Bradley's, had some success certainly at home. Boy, I'm going to look to go over in this game with Drake and Bradley here.
Scotch says.
Let's see. Butters, yeah, there it is. Over. Looks like Trey's on the over here.
Good morning, Jack. Haven't seen you for a while. Used to come bring us big stats.
James Roberson leaning to Bradley here. Okay. Yeah, I'll lean over with these two, with Drake and Bradley in this one. Mindy, you guys are on Drake. That worries me because I thought Bradley might be. Oh, okay. Yeah, Jack. Great to have you again. Sure. And John Todd says he's taking Drake on the money line.
Drake plays better on Sundays, huh? Nice.
Well, for me, Drake 9-4 to the over on the road. Both teams been in some over contests of late, so I'll go over in this one at 133. Mindy is on Drake. All right, Washington and Stanford. In this one, Stanford's a 7-point favorite now. Total 140.5.
Well, I feel like I got to take this Washington Huskies team. Washington 3-0, playing really well on defense here, only allowing 58 points a game. Stanford, opposite way here, 0-3, allowing 75 points a game. Huskies 6-0 against the spread in the last 6 overall here as well. Taking Washington, and I'll take those extra points, Ramon.
Yeah, I mean, definitely extra points. I mean, this thing opened as low as, I think, 4.5. It just keeps going up at this point. Steam came in on Stanford, certainly, and, looks pretty legit. But, man, I don't know. Washington's a team that makes the money, aren't they,
right,
for the most part? Washington's been the team. I mean, Stanford – it's like one of those, right, where you're like, well, is it a tarp or whatever? But Washington, it's not like they're, downturn, right? I mean, they're 8-2 against a number in their last 10, 8-3 against the spread on the road. Stanford, they're not a winning team as far as we know they're not a winning team, but they don't cover numbers either. How are they going to cover 7 in this one in the wacky pack? Washington for TJ. Washington for Butterscotch. Got to take Washington here.
All right, let's
getting the points. And all right, I mean, it's like, what am I missing? What are we missing? Type of thing. Is that what we're relying on now? I mean, Stanford looked pretty bad those last 2 games, right?
Right.
So
there, see, William gave us some big time stats there.
William 95-41. Okay, yeah. Talking about the previous matchup, and Washington. Washington was only favored by 2.5 in that game. So Brent says check the injury report. So maybe that is. Maybe that's why.
Yeah.
So,
I think the bench is pretty deep though for Washington.
I thought Williams was questionable, but it is a personal issue, so they may. Oh, thanks, Blake.
What?
All right.
110.
Cool.
Ding 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 ding.
A new record.
New record. 110.
Thank you to everybody.
Right.
Thanks, everybody. And and congratulations, everybody. This
We
is
did
all
it.
about you guys. So yeah, try not to keep an eye on it anymore. It's like one of those things. Don't look at it.
Right.
And thank you very much. Please
Right.
like and subscribe here on the Tony's Picks YouTube channel. 37,000 followers strong here. One of the
112.
top channels.
We're hitting, yeah, we're hitting our stride right here, right now, right now. Awesome.
Yep, great. Look, we're so honored to be on Tony's YouTube channel. So to have all of you here, and also thank you to everyone who watches the show that on replay that isn't
Yeah.
live.
Yeah, because we still
Also
get
very
500 or
important.
600 folks a day watching the show. So that's
Right.
awesome.
Well, it's just because we got the little number on our screen that makes it easy to look at.
Right.
So, I don't think it really means much. Means a lot to us.
Sure.
So okay, yeah. Well, John, maybe because of the injury, but again, I thought he was questionable. So thanks a lot to everybody. All right, we're still on Washington here.
All right. Consensus play number 4.
Okay. Rutgers and Penn State. Been a lot of talk about Penn State in their form. They're favored by 3 here, 132.5.
Yeah, I'm going to try Penn State here again at home. I kind of feel like they've been a little bit more of the hotter team, kind of been on a roll lately, 3-0, putting up 81 points a game. Rutgers, on the other hand, kind of, slacking here a little bit, 1-2, scoring only 58 points a game, including just scoring, 45 in that loss to Michigan. That's pretty embarrassing. I'm taking Penn State at home, -3.
Yeah, and that was coming off the win against Wisconsin, but before that, Rutgers was in a rut too. So I'm going to look to take Penn State with you, Mindy. Penn State 10-6 against the spread at home. Rutgers a good spread team, 15-10, but 4-5 on the road against the spread. 3-5 as a dog against the spread. Not overwhelmingly bad, but when you're a team that's good against the spread and bad in this situation, reasonable number here for Penn State. I'm going to take Penn State with you here. Give us another premium consensus
All
play.
right.
Jamon says Rutgers atrocious on the road. Thomas says Penn State at home. Scott says Penn State. And Verley says Penn State here at home.
That sounds like a big consensus play there.
John Todd, Penn State. Nice, James. Thank you for those comments. Thanks to everybody today for helping us set the record on, I don't know. I'd say a nondescript day, a Sunday, but our audience should grow, if you will. I mean, we know how it works on YouTube, so records are going to be, but I don't know.
Need to be broken.
I'm looking at Mindy. I mean, we like doing the show. We have all these folks with us and everything. I just have a feeling, though, that if we weren't, I don't know how to say it, if we weren't producing winners, I don't think the audience would be growing. And I know I've been on everybody's case today because we really haven't strung anything together over the last day or two. I mean, we're not, getting blown out of the water or anything. We've had basically flatlining it for a couple of days here.
Just on our consensus plays.
But you're just on the right. I mean, that's just it. I'm kind of like making us, here's TJ Penn State, making us feel like I'm trying to portray it as if we're hogging the good plays for ourselves. That's what I'm getting at, right? We shouldn't do that. We do want to make the premium play, our premium, because those are the folks that have already. Here's the thing, right? We make if you're familiar, I think many of you might be, even if you aren't subscribers, that you go to Tony's Picks, you see the leaderboard, Mindy and I up there, everybody gets all excited. But, we have subscribers that are already paid for the picks. So it's like, we can't just let's give all the best picks on the show because we still got to put the best picks in on the site. So, and Trey says,
they just come for our insight on games. I think a lot of them come with their card ready to go and looking to see how we feel about it. Because I think that so far we see lots of folks that are, producing winners. We see it in the chat. We see it in the Discord. I think, we have, a above average group of folks here, in our chat room when it comes to sports handicapping.
Yeah.
And I think that's what makes it fun too, is I think the chat keeps us on our toes just as much.
And there, some of the other, there's some other frivolous talk or whatever. And I'm guilty of it, but I mean, I think that's what we're supposed to do is kind of have like an intro. You just can't fly into the game, talk about the current events of sports betting and stuff like that. But also, it's pretty hardcore picks, right? I mean, 20 games, 75, 90 minutes. Try to do it as quickly as possible until you get me talking about stuff in the middle of the show like this. So let's just take Penn State and move on. Does anybody else have Penn State before we roll? Dave, what about those Blackhawks? Hey,
that's why I had to stay up late.
I had the over as a premium. The first goal, the goal was disallowed, and I was sweating it. And then they get it done, of course, in the shootout. All right, one more minute. Cal Baptist and Stephen F. Austin favored here by 4. They're favored by 5 now, maybe. It's going up to 5. Total 138.
Yeah, so now I'm just going to always, think about Cal Baptist as being, the college closest to Tony, because he has, talked about that now. What's that?
CBU,
Tony's team. But both teams here 1-1 in their last 2. But Stephen F. Austin, they're scoring almost 80.5 points a game here. Cal Baptist, 64 on the other hand. Baptist also 0-3 in their last 3 road games, only putting up 52. Gosh, I got to take Stephen F. Austin in this one. Scotch lock. We're doing it.
Yeah, SFA on the Scotch lock. I'll lock it up with you. Give us a 3-pack, Mindy. Let's take Cal Baptist and Stephen F. Austin. This one, we've got most everybody here on SFA. It looks like, except for Jack. Jack's on CBU.
Jack's on Tony's team.
Yeah.
I did finally get to watch them though, Baptist the other day. They weren't too shabby.
John Todd on SFA. Here's Jack's pick, of course. We'll come in here tomorrow and we'll say Jack got it right. And we will indeed do that. So 3 plays in college ball. Let's see. There were some other requests, but we do have Tony, UCLA. We have Tony.
Yeah, we had a Butterscotch wanted Georgetown, Providence. That's the only one I really saw. He sent
okay, Providence, that one's good. We could do that one. Tony's got some of those other games that you guys mentioned today in his previews. So, and I know that we have some premiums as well. So, we want to try to cover every possible request. Sometimes, just not quite possible for us, but we do want to be responsive to everyone. Thanks for the comments in that, by the way, about interacting with the chat. Like I said, we didn't start it out that way, but then we realized right away that was the way to go. It doesn't need to be about us at all. It does as far as, we got to pick the winners eventually. So here we go with Providence and G-Town. Providence on the road. Our Providence Friars been coming off a rough one, but playing the Georgetown team that, I guess they've showed a little life down the stretch.
I know. And this one's tough for me too, because it's one of those that, my modeling is a little bit different than the eye test, right? So, Providence on the surface here has all of the better numbers. They shoot 4 points, better from 3, 4 points better from the floor. They play better defense, have a little bit better offense, but I just don't have them covering this spread today. Max I can get out of them is winning by 4. So I'm going to go ahead and be on this Georgetown team. It's one of those that I feel like I don't love it. But I'm going to take Georgetown today at home, stand my ground on that one. I'll take them here +7.
That probably would lean to Georgetown too, the Sharps too. But I don't know. Providence, can they have two bad games in a row, even against a bad team? Is it right? They're the type that, you kind of want them as dogs a little bit as well. So I like the under big time, though, here. I got to be honest with you. I think this is, man, 148.5. I don't see Georgetown being able to contribute enough against Providence. You talk about the defense there. Thomas said, I think he's talking about the side, though, has a lot of points. So Jack says, I think, yeah, that's Tony's deal. So Mindy's on the Hoyas. Yep. TJ's on Providence. I'm on the under here. We'll give you 2 plays in that game. So
And then I think we're really looking at that. They really want us to do that Wichita State game too, I think.
Oh, okay.
I seen a request for that a couple different times, I think.
Blake's with me here on the under. Okay.
Good.
Let's look at that. Yeah, well, Wichita State. Mm-hmm. Tulane is favored at home in this one, so let's see. Wichita State at Tulane. Tulane, Mindy, is -6. The total 150.5. Let's hear it.
Yeah, this is it looks like about exactly the same numbers here in this one again. So you have Tulane here that's, shoots better from 2 and from 3. They also put up a lot of points at home, about 80, but they give up a lot at home here as well. And that's kind of one of the bigger indications. So say they score 80 and give up 72 at home. Over the last 3, they score 80, but they still give up 83. And both of those numbers are a lot higher than what they have been producing over statistically over the year, which is 75. But again, I only have Tulane. The max I can come up with them winning is by 5. So I'll be taking Wichita State here. And the points, Wichita State is a little bit better on the defensive side as well, only allowing 101 points per 100 per possessions. So going to take Wichita State +6.
All right. Mindy's on Wichita State here plus the points. Looks like the chat looking to get involved here. Now look at Butterscotch. He likes the over in this one. Wichita's gone over. They've just been going over every game, pretty much. So they've been pretty outrageous. They've also been outrageous on the spread, against the spread on the road. They've gone 8-0-1 to the over on the road. So I want to do this. I want to get on Wichita State in this one plus the points.
All right.
The way it's headed. TJ on the over. James says he leans Tulane, but it's too many points.
That's what I think as well.
Jack first half over. And I think Walking Spotted Bear also here looks like over for him.
So is that a bear that is spotted? I mean, I don't know if too many spotted, or is that he was walking and spotted a bear?
Well, it could be a tribal name as well.
True.
All right. Yeah, Greg. Tony has that game previewed, Cincinnati and Memphis. We're trying to cut down the time. We want to get every game, but if it's something that's already covered on Tony's Picks YouTube channel and it's an early game, we're probably going to default to some of the other videos. Was it?
I must say, I kind of want to go see Cocaine Bear. Just saying.
Just kind of, like you're watching the Super Bowl with a bunch of people and then a Cocaine Bear comes on.
But there's quite a few stars in it, so it's pretty impressive. So I'm like, how do you get signed up for that show,
Yeah, and it is loosely based on a true story, Greg.
Exactly.
The bear may have found coke, but I don't think he went around causing all the havoc. I think he just took the cocaine. Okay. All right, we got a lot of hockey. We got to get going here, Mindy. We got 7 more games to preview, and we've been just so many great
Dilly-dallying.
so many great comments is what it is. So, all right, let's roll with hockey, you guys, and start off with the Caps and the Sabers. In this one, Mindy, the Sabers at home here favored. And right now, that price looks pretty good. Let's just call it what it is. It's Buffalo 130, 6.5 over 15. 130.
So they've been taking some action, the Sabers. I'm going to go ahead and take the over in this one. Ramon over 6.5. It's 5-1-1 the last 7 here between the Capitals and the Sabers. Cavaliers scored 4 a game, 4.5.
All right, Mindy, on the over here, Capitals and Sabers 6.5. I don't want to go over 6.5. I would go over 6 maybe. Even though it's juice to the over. Wow, it's juice to the over. So I'm going to end up with the Capitals here on the road. I think, especially if I'm getting a little bit more, getting a little bit plus money here, I'll take the Caps in this one against the Sabers. Caps have been a little bit better, profitable team on the road. Here's Butterscotch. He wants the over with you in this one. All right. Don't have to be too many comments on this one. Let's just stick with what we got. Mindy's on the over. I'm on the Capitals here. And moving on, Blue Jackets and Wild. Wild, of course, big favorite here. 290, 5.5. Oh, 5.5 over 20. This one's dropped.
5.5 under. Okay.
So 5.5.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead though, and I'm taking the Blue Jackets though here on the puck line today. I mean, if that number keeps going down, I think I might be able to get it in the low scoring one. Blue Jackets 3-2 over their last 5, scoring 3 goals a game. Wild 4-1, but still only putting up the 2 goals. That's going to indicate a close one. I'll take the Blue Jackets.
All right, Mindy, on the Blue Jackets here. There are still some 6s to be had out there. I'll go ahead and give it out at 5.5. I'll take the under in this one and put the toughest price on it. But there are some 6 under 20s out there that you can get in this one. Here's Butterscotch. He does like the under. So does Jamon. So does Ziggy. So does Verley. Everybody likes the under. I like the under as well. And why wouldn't you with these 2 teams? So here's another under. So Latifah, you mean, James?
I think he means Latifah.
Yeah.
We saw Ashley in here earlier too. Ashley Taylor. I don't know if she's still here for hockey.
Dave says he's okay with what you're saying. Butterscotch agrees with you. Jamon says first period under. So I look to go under. Minnesota 14-26 to the under as a favorite. All right. Good spot for Columbus. Puck line spotted bear says. All right. Mindy's on Columbus puck line. I'm on the under. Let's take a look now at Islanders going up against the Jets. The Jets are minus $1.45. Here's another 5.5. This one's 5.5 flat.
5.5 flat. Goodness. Well, I'm going to go ahead and take the Jets here in this one. Jets ranked 5th in goals against at 155. Islanders 13th at 170. Jets 2-1 at home over their last 3, 9-1 their last 10, following a home loss of 3 or more goals. Taking the Jets.
All right, let's take the Jets. Let's get on the Jets here. The premium consensus in this one. John wants the under here. Thank you, Jack, for all those great stats that you're providing for us. Ron G as well. good hockey comments in there, but I'm going to be with Mindy here on Winnipeg at home against the Islanders. Yeah, look at the total, right? 5.5. You know, we're going to get with Sorokin and Hellebuck in here. I mean, Winnipeg's the massive under team. We know that. Burley's on the Jets. Jets pretty strong, 22-9 at home, 20-8 at home this season. Islanders just 12-20 as an underdog. Jack going to the alternative universe here. Brent Cook on the Isles. Ziggy Balls here under. Jamon's on the under as well. And Scott said under, and so did John Todd. I think we covered that. Okay. And John also on the Jets with us. All right, take the Jets. Premium consensus. We've got a hockey play tonight with the Winnipeg Jets at home. All right. Kings and Rangers. I don't know. The site said Quick. I think it'll be Copley. Quick was in their last game. I don't think they're going to go away from Copley at this point when he's available. So let's go ahead and take a look at this one with the Kings and the Rangers. Rangers are minus $1.40, 6 over 15 now.
Well, I'm going to take your Kings, Ramon. They're 9-2 in the last 11 here after allowing 2 goals or less in their previous game. Also, you know, Kings putting up a lot more, 3.25. Rangers been struggling here, 0-4. Only 1.5 goals a game. Taking those Kings. And I think I get a little plus money.
All right, yeah. Hey, you know what? Kings on the road. Kings playing well, no matter how you look at it. Great job right now. Here's Ziggy's on the Rangers with the money line. Yeah, but it's the Scotch lock. It's the hockey lock from Scotch. So he wants to take the Kings here. Maybe I should be taking the Kings. Whew. John says this game going over, looking at the point standings. I think that's what he's saying. I think he likes it over. Brent leans the Kings.
Lean.
I'm going to go over in this one. I know that.
All right.
Oh, gosh, that they have, Greg. He says Rangers did burn him yesterday in that game against the Capitals. Yeah, I liked the Rangers too in that one. We had the under, I think. Or no, I had the under, Mindy. We didn't. You had the over. You won that one. That was one that maybe they were talking about. You had the over in that Rangers Caps game, and that was a winner, I do believe. I think. Yeah. Definitely was. Yeah. Dave on the Kings here. TJ on the Kings, also on the over. Mindy's on the Kings. I'm on the over.
Yeah, it could have been the hockey card.
Oh, yeah. Right there. And Burley says, roll with the hot teams. Dave says, Rangers have been bad. All right. Let's take a look now at the Lightning and the Penguins. In this one, we've got the Penguins here, a slight favorite. Oh, whoa, the Penguins are a slight favorite now.
What?
I'm showing the Penguins $1.15, 6.5 over 20. Whoa.
Wow. I mean, I really like the Lightning today. It's one of those that I would almost consider playing this one on the puck line, getting big plus money. But I'm going to take the Lightning on the money line, give myself a little bit of extra room here. Lightning 2-1 over their last 3. They're getting close to 5 goals a game here. They're 5-0 in the last 5 versus the Metropolitan Division here as well. Penguins had a rough outing, barely pulled it out versus St. Louis yesterday. I'm going to go ahead and take the Lightning here.
Jay Butterscotch is with you on this one. Brent says they've been hot. So, pretty big shift here. Alan says Penguins are Dunsky. I'm on the under here in this one. That's my free play with Tampa Bay and Pittsburgh. Well, they're not overwhelming to the under. But if this game is going to be at, what did we say, 6.5 juice to the over, boy, I'm gonna go under. Tampa Bay. Well, they're the underdog now, I guess. So they're 2-6 to the under as a dog. Ron says Tampa Bay gets it done. Jack likes the under. Says they've had slow starts recently. Maybe like Penguins in the first period plus a half a goal. Thank you, Brent, for your plays today.
For sure.
All right, Mindy, let's get another one in here with the Predators and the Coyotes. Predators on the road, $1.65 now, 6/15.
Well, I'm going to go over in this one. Ramon, Predators are 2-1, scoring 4.67 goals per game. Coyotes 1-2, but still scoring 4 goals a game. Over 4-0 Predators last 4 overall. 4-0-1 in the Coyotes last 5 versus the Western Conference there as well. Taking the over.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Okay. Well, yeah. I don't mind that. It looks like I've got it right about where the number lies, so I don't know. Let's see what we got here. Ziggy says, Lean Coyotes money line butterscotch on the over with you. I think TJ's saying over for sure. Blake, our Nashville correspondent.
That's right.
Says over. Burley says going under in the Pens game light. And John says he's going Penguins and apologizes.
That's the other game.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I just want to put that in there.
It's funny. Yeah. I'm sorry. I apologize for I should say that, I apologize for this pick.
TJ's got the game going overtime here, so he likes an over. TJ says over. With you, Mindy. I'll take Arizona. I'm Arizona on the money line. I'm going Arizona. Of course. Come on. Arizona at home, they're the most profitable team going. You know that. They got to just score on some of these games. Why not take it in a game like this? Here's Coyotes puck line.
That's where I'd probably go. Like you said. But I'm rooting for you, Ramon. I'll root for you.
And thanks, Walking Spot. I think. Yes, so right. I've got the mob influence. That's why. So.
That's right.
You guys are too kind, man. I think we got better things planned than this is just a start. Right. All right. Mindy's on the over. I'm on Arizona. And just before we get to the last game, I'm a Padres fan. I'm getting my little MLB updates. So we've got Manny Machado getting locked up here this morning. 11 years, $350 million extension.
Oh, I thought you meant like he, got locked up, like put the cuffs on him.
Mindy.
So Ramon was in witness protection for like a month. So
Padres spend money. They got a rich owner, man. Rich owner with some backing. So, all right, one more. And it's the Maple Leafs and the Kraken. Maple Leafs on the road here, $1.50. 6.5 under 15.
I'm rooting for a real good game here. So I'm going to go ahead and take the over. I'm looking for some action in this one. Maple Leafs 4-1, scoring 4 goals a game. I just have to get this Kraken team to get back with it. Last game out, they did. They're 2-3, putting up 3.5 goals a game here. Over 4-1 Maple Leafs last 5. 4-0-1 the Kraken's last 5 versus Eastern Conference. Taking over 6.5 goals.
All right, Mindy, on the over here, Toronto and the Kraken. And we've got butterscotch, Toronto in regulation. Seaman's got Toronto on the puck line. Run, regulation tie. Yeah, Walking Spotted Bear with that San Jose game. They finally got that tying goal.
Right. Then they probably took it off the board from you.
I'm with Ziggy here. I'm with Ziggy, and I'm on the Kraken on the money line at home against Toronto. Yep, I got another home dog. Good luck, TJ, heading to the casino today. And yep, that's been proven. Walking spotted bear. Numbers speak for themselves. All right, Mindy, we got to go. It's been like 90 minutes, and that's a good show. And thank you for the record-setting viewership today. I think 110. Did anybody see any more than 110?
112 was official what I saw.
No, I think someone's even going to correct you. So I think there was a 114 actually.
Is there a 114?
I don't want to.
I'm going to write it down now so we don't ever, lose.
I might just be saying that now that I think about it. So. Okay, well, it looks like double 112, so that's got to be it.
12. Okay.
Maybe I was just making that up. I'm cooking the books.
Right.
Early on the Kraken money line. That's the way it is, Spotted Bear. Not many frills. Sometimes I get off on a tangent, but that's because I'm supposed to add a little bit of, I don't know, non-sports.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
What was our number on the Thunder, Ramon? What was our number on the Thunder? 4, 3.5.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mindy. Yeah, the Thunder. We're looking at getting here. 3. Yeah, well.
3.5, we'll say.
Yep, right. Indeed. 3.5 it is. Head on over to our website, Tony'sPicks.com, where you'll find our premium picks. We're happy to give you all these free picks here. And again, sometimes, with all due respect, yes, and I agree, that should strengthen our bond a little bit and make it a really good play. But, these are our free picks. These are not our top shelf. How can I say it any other? Yes, we're happy when we get a good winning day, but, our premium picks are our best picks. Got to be honest there. So great comments from everybody here today. Here come the NBA picks from Mindy. Warriors over, Thunder, and Lakers.
Nice.
All right. And anyways, click on the All Cappers tab, find the handicapper of your choice, and get signed up. Use the promo code TonyT at checkout. Save 20% off all of the premium pick packages. Here's our college basketball free picks for today. Wichita, SFA, Penn State, and Washington. And that's it, maybe just one game out of these 7. Oh, I feel bad now.
That was it. Hey, it's okay. Maybe we need a little bit of a time off.
Jack says we should have some guests. Nobody wants to come on with us. Well, maybe we means the chat. Maybe that when that's something we're considering. But we have a standing invite to any handicapper on our website, but they just don't do things. They don't do video. They don't do anything like this. They're just satisfied with selling their plays. They apparently sell more than us. Maybe we should get off the air. These folks sell more than us. We're spending too much time on free picks. Maybe.
Right.
We're never gonna leave you guys. Come on.
Thanks, Rick.
All right. Thanks a lot, you guys. Great comments in there as well. So, yep, Jack would come on. We got plans.
We have lots of folks that would come on for sure. But yeah, we were thinking about just doing we were talking about doing Ramon was hosting another late night show, something like that.
Well, we got some other things.
But then we got
expanding the sites a little bit and all that. So, all right, great show. We'll get out of here. Thank you for the record-setting viewership today on the live portion of the show. Thank you to everybody who watches on the delayed portion of the show. Hopefully, we got these Team Steam winners. We've got to get back in the win column right now. Take a look at our premium picks, of course. Team Mindy and I up in the 2-for-1 capper promotion. The numbers speak for themselves, folks. Mindy and I over the last 30 days What did I say? Was it $6,000, almost $6,000 of profit using $100 wagers over last? That's quite uncanny,
Right.
to be honest. So
Not too shabby, Ramon.
thank
Good
you.
work.
All right, thanks you guys. Get together with us. Oh, in the Discord. One last thing. Before we leave, you can join the conversation, continue the conversation, not only with Mindy and I, but also other folks here, getting a little bit of a community going in there, and there's some chat. Sometimes we're not in there or available, but we have a Discord where many people are coming and showing up and getting involved in a little more conversation as well.
Yeah.
And
So you can give us
thank
your
you, TJ, for mentioning that. Yeah.
Yeah. Give us your player props, your predictions, show us your tickets before your games go off, show us your winnings like Scotch does, like every single day, all that kind of good stuff. So we have a good time there.
I'll take requests. You want picks in there? There's 2 XFL games, Mindy. I don't think I got any picks on those.
I need a pick. I'm jonesing for some XFL.
I'll just, if I pop this up on the screen, they make a video out of it. I don't even have a pick, but the games today are Brahmas at Guardians, Guardians 3.5, 37. Renegades at Roughnecks, Roughnecks -5 and 40. I don't have anything for it. I don't have much on that yet. I'm looking.
I thought maybe my peer pressure was going to get to you.
I'm thinking, if it is, maybe we'll get some in the Discord. All right. Thanks, everybody. Great job. For Mindy Hahn, I'm Ramon Scott. Catch you tomorrow on More Mornings Team. Thank you for joining us.
Bye-bye.